I like that awkward no at the start.
Yeah. Welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie.
And this is Gobi's Valley. Commonly misnamed as Gobi's Desert, which is a mistake that a lot of people make, including Rare themselves actually, because there's one of the quiz answers in Banjo-Tooie labels this world as Gobi's Desert, and that's that's technically wrong. But whatever.
Like, well, yes, but actually no.
Yeah, I do
What
really.
did they say
Huh?
in Smash Bros? Did they call it Valley or Desert?
Valley.
Okay.
Okay. Speaking of which, that's probably my favorite remix in Smash Bros. For Banjo.
It's that I really like. Yeah, I really like that in Mad Monster Mansion. Like, I love how just energetic and bouncy those two are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like how Gobi's Valley's remix also mixes in parts of Grunty's Lair.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. It's really weird how that's the only instance of Grunty's Lair in the Smash remixes, though. Like,
Yeah,
you'd
we need to get a Grunty's Lair theme in and of itself. We need to get a final battle.
yeah, Klungo got his theme remix before, like Grunty did.
Yeah.
That just seems bass-backwards to me.
To be fair, that's also one of my favorites.
I love what they did with Klungo's theme, but like when I think one of the first things that come to mind when I think Banjo remixes is a remix of Final Battle, and it's just not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I liked Sylph's explanation for it, where it was like everyone thought that someone was probably doing a remix of it already, so they just didn't bother, which ended up with no one remixing it. Which is hilarious, but I don't know.
Yeah, that just leads to poor communication skills.
Yeah. Even if they aren't gonna,
Alright.
even if they aren't gonna remix this, at least bring in the original version, because like that theme is great just on its own.
Yeah.
Songs that didn't get remixed in Smash, it was Freeze Peak, versus Mr. Patch, and Lord Blue Fox Fox.
Yeah.
I think those were good choices. I think, maybe with the exception of Freeze Peak, those were good choices to keep as their originals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean, I love Mr. Patch's theme. It's easily one of the best in a Tooie.
Yeah, I think it makes sense, since they pretty much just went with, original themes besides Klungo, it makes sense to just, default to the boss themes, because they just, by nature, just have higher or faster tempos.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with, because, like, it was only boss battle themes we got from Tooie, right?
Yeah.
Because Tooie's music is a lot slower and more atmospheric, isn't it?
A little bit. I do think it's, a lot more, I don't want to say energetic, but it's a bit more upbeat than people give it credit for, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I think back to, like, something like Hellfire Peaks or Glitter Gulch Mine, and, like, I'd say the tempo for those songs in particular are about the same as most songs in Kazooie.
I mean, to be fair, like, I'm thinking about, since we can hear Gobi's Valley right now,
Yeah.
I'm using vast comparison, where it's like, I can hear it be like, boom, it's like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Whereas, I think of, like, let's say, like, Mayhem Temple, just for example, where it's like, da 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 da. It's a bit,
Yeah.
there's definitely a major difference in the tempo.
Yeah. This game's definitely going for a more whimsical kind of adventure feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Speaking
like,
of which, where the hell are we?
Yeah. Speaking of the actual world, though, for a minute, I do really like this world. How there's like a bunch of different pyramids, and like each one houses a unique a challenge to go through, basically. And I think this stage has a good amount of variety going on. It's like I don't particularly like desert worlds too often, but when I think ones that I guess strike a chord with me, this is one that comes to mind.
trying to think of another good desert level. I mean, I like Dry Outpost and Dry Desert in Paper Mario.
I like Dry Desert in Double Dash, if that counts. It's a different genre, but whatever.
That kind of reminds me of one of my. That kind of reminds me of with Mario Kart Wii. I really do like the original Dry. It was like I think it was Dry Ruins track.
Yeah. I do know.
I don't know why, but I was when you mentioned like the desert level in Mario
Nice.
Kart, I was thinking of the one from I was thinking of I think it's the one that was from Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, I know there's two. There's the DS one in Wii, and then there's the new stage.
I'm pretty sure it's a completely different like thing. I don't remember. It's not Dry.
I know Dry Ruins is a thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Wii.
I mean, like I haven't played Mario Kart Wii in a while, so I don't remember all the.
I remember what the stage.
Desert Hills in DS.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's what I was thinking of.
I do remember the stages, the desert stages in Wii, but yeah.
Yeah, like I don't really remember too much of Mario Kart Wii. Aside from a few tracks of that, like Toad Factory, Moonview Highway, Coconut Mall.
Oh yeah, Factory.
Toad's Factory is a really cool stage.
Coconut Mall is a fan favorite.
Oh yeah.
Maple Treeway. That was I like that one.
Yeah, they brought that back in Mario Kart 7, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Maple Trio is one of my favorites. I just like the autumn aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, you still got it though.
Yep.
I was like, well, time to die.
No, I know what I'm doing.
This isn't Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Here we are, Crash and Spyro.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of which, you wanted to talk more about Banjo and Smash.
Oh,
Yeah. I just wanted to give like general. Maybe we should. I think it'd be good to get general thoughts on it. I think we've already done this before, like in a live stream or something. But it might be nice to let the channel.
I doubt everyone would want to watch like billions of hours of random stuff.
I think Banjo's probably one of the more, let's say, in the natural part of the roster kind of DLCs. Does that make sense?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, he feels like a base roster character rather than a paid character.
He does feel more like a Smash 4 character than like a Melee or Brawl, where I feel like Smash 4 was where they really got creative with the newcomers and like tried to make them stand out more.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of weight in Ultimate.
Yeah.
It's especially evident when you're doing something like this down tilt.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep, that can happen. But I really liked what they did with Banjo and Smash. I like how pretty much every move they have, even like the normals, have some kind of reference.
Yeah.
right. They're supposed to be, what is it, the fling flap?
The wing whack or whatever. I think it's based on the.
Those are Kazooie's like attack, like normal attack, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it's based on. She does the same ha kind of sound. Yeah. I don't know what else it could be based on, honestly.
Right. I like having dash at the Talon Trot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean because it's how you've traveled the fastest.
Yeah.
It's how you travel.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
That's how you travel at all, so it makes sense why it's their dash.
One interesting feature, I think Xavier told me about this the other day in all the TV tropes is like apparently like in Smash Bros. One detail that's really cool is the fact that Kazooie like the backpack has like the bottom flaps and all that. Apparently that was supposed to be a thing in the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they added it for Smash Bros. Just for like the proper detail that wasn't and that was originally supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of like Perfect Chaos in like Generations, where like.
Oh, you mean field armor and all that?
Yeah, like the scales and all that. Like that was supposed to be in Dreamcast, but it's the Dreamcast, so
Yeah, probably couldn't handle it.
yeah. Makes me wonder, like, if an SA... I love how this just... I love how I turned this into a Sonic discussion again, but, I do wonder if an SA1 remake happens, if they would make it more like Gens.
Yeah, I mean, I still haven't played SA1, so if they do if they do remake it, no, I haven't.
Huh.
If they do remake it, then I could try to get it out.
Yeah.
What about the GameCube version?
Oh yeah, that's right. I could get Sonic Adventures EX if I wanted.
Yeah. I don't know if this this challenge is set or it's randomized, but like I feel like the Gingers are always in the top right.
Yep. Nope. Oh man, the way that happened right there just reminds me of that one time I was playing. It was like a Mario Party 2. It was like the tile driver minigame. Okay,
Yay.
okay. There was an issue, but we'll just ignore that.
My internet sucks. Moving on. God, I'm gonna be so happy when I get a different internet, because this has just been causing me nothing but headaches the past couple months.
Yeah, right. Like I remember, like the other day, like I think it was just after Christmas. You were struggling just to get into the calls and all that.
Yeah.
Oof.
Anyways.
What were we talking about?
What were we talking about before that happened? Like, I know Jason...
I think it was some... Oh, I was talking about Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Mario Party.
I said that tile flipping mini thing reminded me a lot of where like the tile driver mini game Mario Party 2.
Right.
Bees!
Yep. I remember.
Yeah, this
Anyway.
is surprisingly strict. Like,
I hate these kind of things where it just like puts a cutscene over it.
You really have 20 seconds. I hate that they have the stupid cutscene that just wastes your time. It's like the.
I think it's still draining out your talent, and I think it's still draining out your turbo trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's fair.
I messed up there.
Ow!
And it's like.
Will you make it?
Nope. It's like getting the notes also like just wastes a lot of time, so I usually have to do this in 2 goes.
Jump! I remember in like 2E, like whatever they usually play a cutscene first, and then but after anytime after that they just go straight to it.
Yeah, it makes more like if you're gonna have a cutscene, have the timer go like after it finishes, because like it's just a lie basically.
Yeah.
Before even it does that.
Like even when I do it, just skip all, go through all the corners and stuff, I still have like no time. That is permanently missable, by the way.
Oh.
Because when you get the Jiggy, the water drains.
Oh.
And if you try going up there again, I think you'll just fall down. So.
What about leaving the stage and coming back in?
I don't know. I've never tried that. I think in this version, the worlds don't reset like that. I could be wrong. Maybe in S64.
Like also, like, was it just me, or did the face that those stones make kind of look like Mario?
Maybe.
Yeah, at least that's what I see. At least that's what I saw.
They may have run there.
The big nose and the mustache. So it could be
Is there
Mario.
a Banjo in that lake? I forget.
Yeah, there is.
It's drowning right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Why is there a
the...
fly pad under there? Oh, it's in case you fall in there.
Yeah. Because I always thought that, the quicksand in there was just, would just kill you immediately as you fell. So I just
Well,
never...
like Mario 64 or something?
Yeah, so I just never tried going down there.
Hmm. The flight pad's a lie.
Yeah. You never really need it, though, so it's like... There's, like, flight pads in easier places to get anyway, so...
That head totally just zapped in the spot there.
Yeah.
I just see, man, just reminded of like those things in Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, do you... Oh yeah, you go first.
What? No, I just burped.
I think Xavier like asked like
Yeah, you run into something in Donkey Kong 64. Like, it's been a while since I played Donkey Kong 64, so.
It was like a bunch of things in Angry Aztec.
get out.
Not that.
God.
No, I know. I didn't know you played DK64, Xavier.
Oh, I have. I think I remember I made it up. I got up to Creepy Castle. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, you're pretty far in at least.
That's like near the end of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. I think is it the last level actually before
Wait, no, not Creepy Castle. It's Fungi Forest. That's
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
That's arguably one of the worst ones.
Which is funny because Fungi Forest was supposed to be in this game along with a lot of other levels actually.
Why did you leave?
I don't know. I guess I wanted to do that later.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the Crusher maze.
Yeah.
In that case, I understand. I hate things like that, especially when you know it's even worse because there's a witch switch in there.
Yeah. It's not so. Yeah. It was definitely like tense moment as a kid, especially. It's pretty easy now, but yeah.
I like to imagine with that mummy that happened on the screen before you went out. It's like, don't enter. Okay. Whoa. Like, well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Time to get my paycheck.
I like this Kazooie statue going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I feel like I was gonna say something earlier. About DK64, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. About how some levels from Donkey Kong, from Donkey Kong 64 were gonna be Banjo levels.
Yeah, I do know. Well, I do know, like, Fungi Forest specifically. It wasn't. I don't think it was ever planned to be a full stage. It was. I think it was just like a test thing. But there was like this weird giants level, that wasn't really used for anything, but it had music for it, I think. And the Atlantis was actually a theme that Kirk composed for this game, but it didn't get used until Tui, and it actually had a faster tempo in Tui's version. And I think I have no idea how they would have worked in Kazooie's kind of style, but I know a couple worlds that were supposed to be in this game got moved to Tui. I think Mayhem Temple and Glare Gulch Mine were two of them. Mount Fire Eyes, which was meant to be the fire world for this game, basically got evolved into Lava Side and Hellfire Peaks, as far as I'm aware. Those are the main ones that come to mind. There's probably others, but yeah.
And did that guy have the
Oops.
I love my keys.
That happens sometimes. That happens to us sometimes. We're like, you think the camera's gonna face a certain way and it doesn't, and then you just walk back into where you came.
Yeah.
This tree looks a bit thirsty, but I need all the my water for myself.
There's
Good
all
morning,
this.
bitch.
There's water all around this place. Like,
Yeah.
You just hovered over the water there.
yeah.
It's a Jesus camel.
No.
In fact, he ran over the pit in the quicksand earlier.
Yeah. Gotta love NPCs being like completely invincible.
Unless you're crispy bacon, Dewey.
Like I found
Yeah, that was
yeah,
shortcut.
I ended up finding out that crispy bacon was actually the result of someone winning a contest to name the character.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a funny. I thought it was just a funny rap punch.
No, because if I remember from watching a Did You Know Gaming video, that crispy bacon's name was picked from a contest.
Nice. That's cool.
Flying. I'm gonna fly in the air.
It kind of reminds me of how like was it Kurt Caesar was named in Kingdom Hearts because of a contest someone won or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the super boss in Agrabah.
Yeah, and I do. Yeah, and I think there's that room in Link to the Past where it's like, congratulations, this person.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it just has a bunch of blue rupees and stuff.
Yeah.
You chose not to heed our warning.
Yeah.
And like that even reminds me of like how I remember like in old Nintendo Power magazines there were things for where people could send in designs for Robot Master to appear in future Mega Man games. I think Mega Man 6 was the first one to include entries from Western audiences.
Yeah, I have heard about the Robot Masters thing. Yeah, I do like. I love how the Witch Switch like just abruptly stops the music.
Yeah, it just comes back.
It's like, yeah.
No. Okay.
Hooray!
He's right. I believe it was as of Mega Man 6 that they started using other, like, outside Japan, because, like, it's very evident with, like, oh, right, the last intro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you wanted to go here. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes.
Banjo and Kazooie.
I suppose
again.
I suppose this was just more thing to end on. I'm taking a wild guess. This is recorded like several years ago at this point.
Yeah, this
Well,
was
the
recorded
raw part was uploaded oh god, it's almost 3 years old.
almost like,
Yeah.
Yeah, almost 3 years old. December
We
19th.
uploaded this around Christmas in 2017.
Yeah, that's how old this.
This is back when Smash. Was this like?
I don't even think it was out yet.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
this was way before Smash Ultimate. The
I don't even think it was announced.
yeah.
Oh right. Smash was in 2018. My bad.
Yeah. Smash was Smash was the very end of 2018, right?
Yeah, it was December 7th.
Switch came out like
March.
it was early set 2017, right?
Yeah, it was March 3rd, I think.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey was relevant. Was still relevant when this initially got uploaded.
Yeah.
God, we are so far behind on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, we all have our own things going on in our lives, so we don't really have all the time as much as we used to.
That's true, but there's also no real excuse with how long we've taken, because like 2019 for us was basically let's just do nothing for C's.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember recording anything.
I think at most like Hub recorded like Spider-Man, and I just did like the 1-part Castlevania.
I love how like Hub tried planning out like stuff for Spider-Man, and like when we should have done it, and then like nothing, like everyone just stopped talking about it. It just vanished.
Well, because like Tanner finally was just like because I was kind of surprised Tanner just kind of let up on it.
Mm.
Because he was the one who was like pushing it the most.
Mm. Yeah,
I am interested in that commentary though. That's gonna definitely be an interesting one.
Yeah. I love just having Banjo just drop down in the middle of a cutscene like that. It's like, no.
Bryn,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bryn's over.
Yep.
And it honestly reminds me of like the cutscenes in Pikmin 2. But oh, hi, Brent Silva.
Yep.
What happened to?
Yeah, like in Pikmin 2, where you're discovering a cave for the first time. But like since the cutscenes, but because the cutscenes are also happening in real time, the Pikmin could be doing something like carrying objects, but they don't show up in the cutscenes, so the Pikmin could either be carrying
Pikmin
nothing.
World Peace.
Yeah, they could either be carrying nothing or beating up nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that.
Yeah, or even in one case, the burrowing snagret dies in the cutscene.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
So
make the same joke again because we just I'm not gonna make the victory screen joke again. We've already done it twice. I know comedy works in threes, but I still think two is enough.
Yeah.
Three's a crowd, two's a pair.
Yeah.
So we're opening Mad Monster Mansion next?
Yep, that's the next world. This is from what I understand, like this and Clockwood seem to be the world entrances that people struggle the most with, in the sense that they're really far away from the actual world locations, which I can understand to a degree, but I don't think it's too bad in the sense that you just opened a note door and there's like specific passages to go down, and you're just, unless you're just like, I guess not looking around, I guess. I feel like you're gonna end up finding these eventually just by exploring, so I never really had an issue with it personally.
Are you directing this at somebody?
I wasn't thinking about that, but now that you mention it, yes. But I wasn't. That wasn't my intention originally. I was just making a general statement. I can understand Clockwood more so, because that's like way out of the way, but
Plus, you also just need to find the switch to activate it.
yeah. Also, this is just a personal issue, but like, the piranha enemies scare the crap out of me in this game, so I always get terrified unlocking Mad Monster Mansion just because of that.
Oh, because of the piranhas?
Yeah, just the design just creeps.
They look like they can one-shot you.
Yeah, the design creeped me the hell out, like, seriously.
To be fair, one look at them and I want to think they're just gonna eat me in a hole.
Yeah. I don't think it's, like, Boss Bass bad, but it's getting there.
Boss Bass is 64, right?
Yeah, that one, like, whenever I play Tiny Huge Island, I'm like,
Oh god.
I try to stay on the small side as much as possible.
I stay on the small side as much as possible, and whenever I have to go into the water, for whatever reason in the huge side, I, like, skim the shallow end as much as possible, and, like, never go deep in.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about that.
I feel like 64DS wouldn't scare me as much, because it's just a generic cheap in that version.
Yeah, just a cheap, because here's like, because in N64 it's like it's a fish with triangle shades.
Yeah, it's like a specific.
It kind of reminds me of that one enemy in like New Super Mario Bros. U.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because Boss Bass in 64. I don't know if they ever brought the enemy back specifically, but his design in 64 anyway is like completely unique to that game, and that's, I guess, part of what makes him more terrifying, I guess.
Hey, look at that! This is the thing that makes a Paradigm Gamer hate this game.
Also, getting stuck on stairs. We'll talk more about that later, because that's another complaint that made absolutely no sense, considering.
The fact that he was just angry about all that.
and I'll explain why in the next part, so we'll see you guys then.